Here you go.
Card. Mm-hmm.
Joe,
are the beans ready for the harvest yet? I'm working on it. And I just need it to be stable. What I don't want is I don't want people to spend their time, do a bunch of measurements, because if you have 13 speakers, that's 13 measurements. You spend an hour, 2 hours, and if it doesn't give you the result because the app is not doing what it needs to do, that's not good. That's not good. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I'd rather waste my own time so that you don't have to waste your time. And I think what I might do for the first round of beta testing is I might say, hey, I usually do remote calibration services and I charge a decent amount, more than I would be willing to pay for myself, but it's not for me. It's for other people who can afford to pay for my services. I've said that before. But what I might do is do a discounted rate and say, I'll do a calibration, but let's use Magic Beans. And you do it. I'll walk you through it. I'll log into your computer remotely. I'll hop on the phone, whatever. We'll spend an hour, 2 hours, whatever. And that helps me out because I get to see where someone might get stuck. They'll say, oh, I don't understand what to do here. Okay, I need to fix it so that it's easier to understand there. Or maybe the program gets stuck somewhere or we don't get the result that we want. At least I'm able to see what's happening. And so I think that's going to be the first round. Is I'm going to work directly with people and it'll just be a small group at first, work out as many problems as I can, and then expand out and maybe do more, and then do some that are unattended. I don't know what you call it. Unassisted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's happening. Not yet, but I'm really working on it. I want it out as soon as possible. I can't wait, but it has to be good. I can't put out crap. I'm not trying to get. I don't want people to pay for something because this is going to be something you pay for, and when you pay, you have expectations. So I want you to pay and say that is totally worth it. Not pay and say, "Dang, this needs a lot of work." Yeah, not going to come out of the box like that. It's got to be good
for sure.
Like the speakers that we expect.
Just like what we hope that speakers will do. Yes.
All right. What else? Man, a lot of Magic Beans questions. I'll knock them out real quick. So here, Juan, can you briefly explain what a Magic Beans session consists of? What do you do and what does the customer have to do during the session? Just imagine that we have to take a bunch of measurements, certain type of measurement, moving mic measurement. And then if you're using the Magic Beans app, it calculates the target curves for every speaker. And so to me, that's very important to get the right target curves. If we're not using the app, in the cases this weekend where the app was acting up for whatever reasons, and we've since fixed it, but I was like, I'm not going to let Ike spend an hour, 2 hours and not have a good tune at the end of that. That's just that's not cool. So I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it manually the way I've always done it. And so that's what I did. I did it manually and it took a couple hours, but at the end, I think he was happy with it. But it takes longer because I have to calculate everything. Calculating doing math between curves is not an easy task. And to do it properly and not make a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm a human. I make all kinds of mistakes. So, yeah. Hopefully the app will just make it more streamlined and easier and faster and all that. So, what else?
What else?
Bodhi says, when you say target curve, are you saying what frequencies you need to hit for the measurements to be flat? I'm not going to say the exact details of what I'm trying to do. I want the app to speak for itself. But eventually, once enough people have it, enough people have used it, I think people will understand how it works. And I will make a video describing or explaining all the reasons why it works. So first, I want people to try it and see that it actually works first, and then say, what did you do? How did you do that? How did you know? And it all makes sense. It's all just science. I don't know. Science and math. It's not, that's all it is. Make sure to join us every Monday for our live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/Daily HiFi.